It's a nice day today. It's the first day. It's been kind of sunny in a few days. He's been dying to go out. So this big field is available. No one else is here playing. It's got some shade on it. And he's loving it. He's happy. I know I have not made videos in quite a while, and it's partly due to my work schedule, partly to do to him, because he loves to play and he occupies a lot of my hours. And I used to have a bit more free time with work so that I could periodically make videos and then go to upload them, but sometimes the process of uploading the videos takes so long because of the area I live. I live in New York, and the area that I live, even though I have supposedly high-speed internet, it does not seem to be able to upload videos that quickly. And sometimes a 20-minute video could take 5-6 hours. And one time I took a video that was a half an hour long, and it took 24 hours to upload, and then it actually crashed right as it was about to upload. And I got really angry and decided not to make videos for a while from that. And then one thing led to the other, and I didn't have time any longer. But I'm gonna try, because there are people asking me to make videos, and I do have a lot of updates to my EDC that I need to let some people know about. But so far, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've made a video. And Charlie's fine. He's going to be 8 years old soon. At the end of actually July, August, middle of August, he'll be 8 years old. And he's healthy. He loves to continue to play even though he's getting older. I'm on Instagram. I got a lot of followers over there. On Instagram, the name I'm under is called Captain Blowhole. One word. Captain Blowhole. Like, you know, in the back of a whale, there's a hole called the blowhole. So Captain Blowhole. One word. There's a story behind it. The name. And what had happened was, I used to work at a company, and there was a guy there named Joe, and he had a boat. He had a fishing type of a boat, party boat, and the name of his company, or the boat, was called Captain Joe. And they used to make fun of him, and they used to call him Captain Blow, because he was kind of a blowhard. And then I guess I kind of borrowed his name, because my name is also Joe, and I just called it Captain Blowhole. I don't know. So it's quite warm today. It's actually not that hot, but it's very humid, and it's probably around 80 degrees or so Fahrenheit. But in the shade, it's a lot nicer, and we walked a long ways in the sun. So I try to find an area where he can play in the shade. I have a new iPhone, and that's what I'm filming this on, and that might be why the quality seems like it's pretty good. I've seen other live videos, and they seem like they're kind of choppy and blurry, and I don't know if this will look like that or not, but it looks quite clear to me. But I got the iPhone 7 Plus, It's got a really nice camera, it seems. And I could take some nice detail images with it. Let's see. See the details? The hairs, the whiskers, the fabric of the glove, grass. Charlie. He's a Boston Terrier. They're usually black and white. He's brown and white. So he's kind of a mutant. But a lot of people love him. And his coloring seems to attract a lot of people to him because he's unique. Usually they're black and white, like I said, and because he's brown and white, a lot of times he's mistaken as a baby boxer or something like that. Some people think he's a pit bull, but he's not. Although they do have common relatives. Pit bulls and these types of dogs, and the Mastiff breed, you know, like including the bulldogs, they have that short snout. I think they call it brachio something or other, but it just means they have a short snout. And they usually have difficulty breathing because of that, and difficulty keeping themselves cool. So I try to keep him cool when he plays, but he's very addicted to playing. So I try to play in areas that are shaded in the summer. Keep him plenty of water to keep him cool. Sometimes I pour water on him so he doesn't get too overheated, because it's difficult for him to cool off, and he'll naturally just try to roll around in the shade like he is now. He also has a rototilling service. I think this is a pretty standard size soccer field here, or football field. Right now we're in Mineola in New York. There's like a radio station there for something. I don't know what the call letters are for it, but that little building there is the radio station. Past few weeks when I've been coming here, sometimes there's these people that come in, because of the way we get into the field is through this fence over there, and they've been coming in and they're walking another puppy, but he has yet to interact with that dog, but sooner or later I know it's going to happen. But it's a very nice day. In the shade, it's very, very comfortable. What a good boy. I can see that there's nobody actually watching this video at this point. And I think it's probably because I don't have many followers at this point, because I've not made any, released any new content in a long time. I've been watching a lot of other videos though, and I comment on them. Lately I've gotten into, the past couple of years actually, there's a guy, Jimmy DiResta. I started watching videos of people making things, and I'd like to start making things too, actually. I bought some equipment, some machinery, and I'd like to at some point start to make things. I'm getting older, and you know, my job, I don't really have any kind of liberties to create things, so I kind of miss some of that, and it's very rewarding to make something. Okay, the video got interrupted, and now it's I guess part 2. I guess my internet connection got severed. So I don't know if YouTube will automatically stitch these two together or not. I'm doing this right from the phone. made the initial video, I put a title on it, and when I lost the connection, it just said reconnecting, and then it came back up. So I'm hoping that it reconnects with that one, and this isn't just like a floating little side video. I don't know. And as I was saying, I started watching videos of people who make things, and I enjoy some of that, getting some tips and pointers, working with wood. I'd like to eventually, because I used to, when I was in high school, I was in metal shop, and I used to make items out of metal in that metal shop, but I was 18 years old or so when I was in high school, 17, 18, and now I'm 52, so it's been a few years since I've made anything like that. I used to work for my father. My father had a factory, a textile factory, and I used to, we used to make the fabric. So that was I was in the process of making stuff, but it wasn't the same type of idea, I'd like to make items and things that I could, look at, keep, or sell, or something, I see there's a lot of people who have shops like on Etsy or on eBay, and they customize things. Hey, there's no fat on him. I wish the same could be said for me. He loves to play, and I'm not going to show myself too much, but you can see I'm not slender. I'm probably 50 pounds overweight. Maybe someday I'll do something to... I'm trying right now, actually, but I've been trying for the past couple of years, and nothing's really working. But at one point, I used to exercise a lot more. Currently, I work for the electric utility in my area, and I have a desk job. But when I first started in that company, I read meters, electric meters and gas meters, and I used to walk. That job was all walking, and I would walk 10 miles a day, and I was a size 34 waist, and at one point I went down to like a 32 waist, and now I'm a 40 or a 42 waist, so I've gone up like 10 sizes from 32 to 42, and it's uncomfortable. It's hard to move around. You go up a flight of stairs, you're out of breath. I don't do much cardiovascular exercises, and I should. There's a lot of heart disease and stuff in my family. My father had a heart attack. My mother had bypass surgeries, and they both have heart failure to some extent. A lot of relatives that had heart attacks, so it's just like I want to try to get myself into some kind of a better regimen. As it is, I'm probably the most active member in my family. All my brothers and sisters are very lethargic also, and my father is, thank God both my parents are still alive, but my father is, he's a couch potato, and so is my mother, and they just sit around all day, and, I don't want to get like that. I want to be like Charlie. He's my hero. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that body on him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He almost bit me there. Be careful. One time he bit my thumb. That's partly the reason why I wear these gloves, but the other part is that it gives me a grip, because he tends to get that toy all salivated, coated with saliva, and it's all slippery, and I lose the grip on it. But with the gloves on, I get a better grip, and my hands stay cleaner, and if he does accidentally get me, I'll have a slight cushion of the fabric of the glove. Right behind me, this fence behind there is the pool for the town. behind that fence is like a dump for the town. When they pick up garbage like debris and trees and stuff like that, they'll crush it up and they put it all out there. There's rocks and stuff like that there. That's a substation for my company. Those are transmission wires that bring the power into that substation, and then it gets distributed out. But those metal towers are bringing the power into the substation. So I hope people are enjoying this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll try to do this more often. This is pretty much easier for me than going home and editing and creating the videos. But I would like to use like some type of a mount so I could show with both hands, because I have items I want to show, like my EDC items, like I said. And what's good about this type of a format with this is that they, you could, even though this is live, you can watch this right now. It'll stay up on my channel, and you can see it in the future. So who knows when you'll be seeing this video. Well, we're coming up on 8 minutes. And the other video was maybe 5 or 6 minutes. So hopefully this isn't too long and too boring. But I just want to give everybody a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on. I have to say hello again, and I thank you for your support. So like, share, subscribe, whatever. You don't have to, though. That ring he's playing with is from a company called Nylabone, and it's not really a good thing for him to play with because it does tend to wear his teeth down a bit, especially when this gets all dirty. And I'm supposed to be playing with his rubber one because he has sheared off the tips of his canines, but so far it's not seeming like it's causing him any problems. But I usually play with this other one. But that is a lot easier for him, and I'm able to throw it further, and it rolls. And he loves it. And it's from Nylabone. All right, I'm gonna get going. Now it's 9:20, so take it easy, and thanks for watching.